La Resistance DLC, 1937 summary, and looking forward into 1938 with the German Reich. I'll show you a brief outline of my forces. So I have 39 infantry divisions. I built a 4th Panzer division. So my army isn't huge. This is mostly event wave regular division. I built a few. Started to improve my garrison divisions a little bit. Air Force wise, haven't almost built I haven't built a lot of airplanes, but I still have 1,000 air. No, my air strength is actually 1,300, where only 1,000 are deployed. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm only using a few down in Spain, like 114 is my limit down there. Navy, though, we're gonna talk about Navy a little bit. So I only have 2 battleships, 3 pocket battleships, 6 light cruisers. What I built is basically a few destroyers, few coastal submarines that were in the queue from the start of the campaign, and then I built ocean-going Type 7 submarines. So I have 41 of those. I guess that's pretty good. Although in my production queue now, I have the 2 Charnos class battleships with improved 38 centimeter main armament, and then I'm just building submarines because I haven't really looked into this before. But I the focus tree pretty much decides what you want to do in the game, and I calculated that 38 and 39 until war, there's about 21 months if I want to go historical and start the war in around September. And the industrial refuel synthetic, this is like 18 months or so. I calculated, I estimated, which only leaves me 3 months to do, among other things, month and a half Anschluss. At least a month and a half to do a couple of Panzer, maybe, there's not going to be time to do it all. But I was thinking to actually order the battleships. Don't know why I would waste 14 days on the Bismarck class battleships, but I want to see if I get maybe better build setup than otherwise to when I sacrifice 14 days. It's a trial. I would like to have 2 more naval dockyards as well. For That's a whole month though to do that. And that maybe some autobahn. Obviously, I'm gonna try to increase the research for my airplanes whenever these pop up, but they're only 16 days each, so that's 2 weeks. So actually my plan for 1938 and 39 is to increase my synthetic energy, strengthen my navy, even surface navy just a little bit. I'm mainly focusing on securing Norway and the Baltic Sea. This is not the surface raiding fleet for the deep Atlantic at all. My submarine's gonna fight out there. So that is about the focus tree as far as I understand it. I haven't really looked into lessons from the Spanish campaign. If I ever finish the Spanish Civil War, that's another month. So I'm really behind. It's not like I have done something really unnecessary. I have some armies. It's just that you can't have it all before the war starts. That's it. So another thing I discovered is that I've been running, let's see, where is it? The standing army. The military mobilization national policy here, this is new to me. Well, it is similar to the vanilla feature, but the Black Ice mod has me running, let's see, division, attack and defense minus 50%. And when I go over to limited, it's 25%. And when I declare war, I have nothing of this. So basically, my two panzer divisions in Spain have been running at half efficiency. And I don't know what Spain, they're probably at full mobilization, and the Soviet Union might be a step up from me. But of course, if their divisions are um, twice as efficient as mine, and I'm doing okay, well, those panzer divisions are pretty powerful after all. So I guess I have to take that into consideration. Luckily, this is really cheap to change once I go to war. I need to off camera examine all these laws and national policies a bit more. This is just one I discovered. So this might be a reason why I'm not doing so well in Spain. I also decided to try to reconfigure my fleet. I'm gonna have Wilhelmshaven as my main submarine base for forward operations. I'm gonna do my training in Mecklenburg, which is a naval base 6. I don't know if I could use Hinterpommern here with a level 1. I probably could train my submarines from over there. And I'm gonna have Kiel as my main naval base when I go to war with Denmark, and hopefully I can invade Norway with my very limited surface navy. But if I if I'm doing something a little bit different, is that I'm hoping to build a bit more paratroopers, maybe 2, even 3 divisions, and use paratroopers to gain a foothold in one of these ports here, so I can transport divisions over without having to do amphibious assaults. We'll see about that. That is, it's like I'm cutting down on so much other stuff. But my army is still small. So what else did I think about 1938? Yeah. There is a huge amount of focuses that increases fuel production. So how many synthetic refineries and synthetic rubber refineries do you need to build really? What I realize is that steel mills, they will produce a lot of fuel because of a process. They cost, instead of 15 and 20,000 construction, they only cost 8,000. So maybe I should start popping out steel mills. It says max level 4. I wonder if that is 4 steel mills in one province. It's not that I'll need steel at all, but they will provide me with fuel sooner or later. Also, obviously, since I'm investing so much I would like to build a couple of submarine yards, but maybe that's something, yeah, I'll have to do after Poland and France, and not right now. It's a bit, it's not vital. What else? I need to examine supply depots, police station, and 100,000 construction research centers. Other than that, I think we're doing pretty good with staying focused. I'm of course building too many anti-tank guns, but I'm building the boring stuff like artillery trucks and horse transports and stuff like that. I'm not building luxury items like heavy bombers and stuff. My force pools is looking good. So I need to build a few military factories now and start putting them into vital areas, like maybe Air Force. Of course, I'm behind intelligence-wise, but there's nothing I can do about that now. I'm not gonna go back. That was a mistake. Um, it's gonna take me quite a while to give me intelligence for warfare up here. These are, I guess these will be important when I start war. So I need to invest 2.5 months to increase in each dot here. So that's quite a lot. So I think I have to go back from like pre-war industrial fancy blueprint stealing stuff and start building up my army, navy, and air force like regular on-map intelligence gathering at least a bit before the war starts. So that sums up my plan for 38 and 39 until we go to war. I will now start an on-map playing session focusing on Spain, 6 months to summer of 1938. See you in that one. I'll start this just right after this one, but I'm ending the stream because this goes up to YouTube and I wanna sort it in different segments. Okay, see you boys and girls.